Ladies and gentlemen, I thank Business for Peace for inviting me to this important conference. Scaling up sustainable finance and bolstering inclusive growth carry enormous potential to recover better from COVID-19 and achieve the Sustainable Development Goals. It can go a long way in our efforts to reduce conflicts by alleviating poverty and inequality and stop the climate crisis. Businesses have a crucial role to play in bringing forward more and better jobs and investment at the global level. Looking ahead, I would like to highlight 4 essential issues to get the world back on track. First, we have advanced in aligning the goals of business on the one hand and a peaceful and healthy society and planet on the other. Yet, we need a quantum leap by profiting from the momentum we are seeing in aligning finance with the SDGs, including through ESG standards, among other practices. It is also perhaps time to look again at the issue of carbon pricing and shifting fossil fuel subsidies to renewables if we are to accelerate a much-needed shift away from short-term profits to entrepreneurship and investments that support a just transition to a green, equitable and resilient future. Many capital reserves are now seeking investable portfolios, increasingly with a sustainability dimension. We need to direct those funds towards achieving the SDGs and the Paris Agreement. As the world shifts towards renewable energy, countries and companies that can best embrace sustainability and incorporate the values of the 2030 Agenda will find themselves with a competitive advantage. Second, corporate sustainability disclosure has traveled a long way. We need to double down our efforts to build accountability and trust. Regulators can improve transparency by consolidating sustainability reporting frameworks and mandating a minimal level of disclosure. Companies also need to rethink internal governance based on credible sustainability plans. Third, the work to make sustainable investment products credible has been fruitful. We should continue to safeguard ourselves from the risk of SDG or rainbow washing. The Secretary General's Global Investors for Sustainable Development Alliance developed a definition of sustainable development investing that could serve as an effective norm for markets if widely adopted. Fourth, finance and investment flows to developing countries will recover from the crisis. Yet, that recovery should be significantly stronger to provide the financial support required to ensure they can capitalize on the green transitions and achieve the SDGs. To this end, the UN will continue to provide technical and capacity building assistance to help stakeholders create enabling environments for investments, to protect jobs and design long-term green transition plans and accompanying financing strategies. This will include utilizing integrated national financing frameworks at the country level. The United Nations will also capitalize on various initiatives with the private sector and upcoming events including the high-level dialogue on energy, the SDG Investor Platform, and the year-round SDG Investment Fair to mobilize additional investments to support the SDGs. We can scale up sustainable finance and forge a new business model that works for people and planet. It is time to shift mindsets away from only short-term economic profit that more times than not fuels conflict to long-term thinking that anticipates risks, including the impending climate catastrophe, and democratizes benefits and opportunities for decent work, including those created by the green transition. The United Nations will continue to be your strong partner in this effort. Thank you for your engagement and your support.